All right, we are back with an unboxing from my friend Guri. We're going to use the Kershaw Junkyard Dog. This is a Tim Gallion design, and it is amazingly sharp. Has aftermarket glow-in-the-dark scales, which is freaking just awesome. And I like it because I have a full custom Junkyard Dog as well. So I had to have the production version. So super cool. I love that knife. Let's take a look at what Guri sent. If I can get it open here, because he tapes the bottom also. Oh, man. Yeah, he's taped this pretty freaking good. So, yeah, there's... Because I open it from the bottom because there's all of the address information on the top. So rather than pull the address label off, sometimes it's easier just to open it from the bottom. In this case, maybe it would have been easier to just pull the label off the front. All right, let's just... He told me there was a bunch of stuff coming, and wow. He's not... Oh, yes. And like usual... He didn't tell me exactly what all was here, which I like because, well, I like to just figure it out as I go. And there's a note. We'll look at the note later. Let's just start with this weird looking one here. Got a couple of pens. He did say he was sending some pens. This one is by somebody I don't know. You guys might recognize it. I am kind of a pen guy. Kind of not a pen guy. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to do some more pen videos. They don't get a lot of views, which is okay. I'm not in it to just get the views. So, yeah. So, Fellholter is a really well-known pen company. Really high-end, very much sought after. And this is the very first time handling one, actually. I'm going to set that off to the side. Oz Machining, I didn't even know they made a pen. So that's interesting. With their logo down there in there. That's kind of funny, actually. All right, so you guys tell me in the comments, do you have a pen and what is your pen of choice? I recently just did a video talking about pens. So I don't think that's out yet, but yeah, there you go. All right, this one is super cool, and I have been interested in one of these for a while. This is from Rugged Mountain Blades, Gene out in Utah. So I'm super excited to check this one out because, yeah, in the green like this, I've thought about buying one of these from Gene. And Concealment Solutions is who makes the sheaths for him. This one's actually a little bit loose. I mean, it's not going to fall out, but yeah, that's interesting. I don't necessarily love the blade shape, but super functional, super usable. So I'm excited to check that one out for sure. NAF Ben Banter. This is, what is this one? This is the Lander 1 limited edition solar flare with aluminum scales and S35VN blade. Now, I've met Ben at a few shows and we've chatted. Super cool guy. This is number 1 of 50. Now, is it number 1 or are they all marked 1 of 50? Because this is a number. This is 1 of the 50. I don't know if it's actually the first one or not. Which is a little odd because sometimes companies do that and they just put 1 of 10 and all 10 of them say 1 of 10 or whatever, right? So that, if it were me, I would put 1 of 10, 2 of 10, 3 of 10, 4 of 10, so on and so forth. Rake knife. Now, there's no guarantee that the zippered pouch is what's actually inside. So sometimes when I get that, oh geez, another pen? I guess Reich makes some pens also. Man, it's going to be a penalicious few videos now. Jeez. Love the blades finish. Don't know if I love the scales. Love the blue liners and the orange backspacer. All right, we're going to stay tuned for some details and real thoughts on that guy for sure. We'll get to the Grimsmos in a moment here. This is EMP EDC, I think is who that is. With an OTF. Tonto. Interesting. Lots and lots of milling. Feels good in the hand. Super solid firing. It feels very good. A little bit tough to pull back. You got to go far back to retract it. Like you think it would go there, but no, you got to go just a little bit more. That's interesting. All right. Well, let's just go to the Grimsmos, and then there is one more other one over here. This is a concept. We'll do that one last. That's interesting that the hinge is there with the wording upside down, but I guess when it's opened, then the wording, if it was like a laptop, would be right side up. Okay. So we've got a Rask and Sega pen. Now the Sega pens, they used to come in like a wooden box. That's what kind of threw me a little bit there. I really wanted a Sega pen for the longest time. I don't know if I do now, but man, I do like this new packaging. The wooden box was cool as well, but this is pretty cool as well. And I do love that action. It's kind of like a coupling from an air tool, where you put if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, comment down below. You know what I mean. And then the Rask. This one's very cool. The Rask is a cool knife. I don't know that I love it. I think I like it better than the Norseman. And I've owned a Norseman for a while. Like, I don't own one now, but I did own one and owned it for a little while. A little bit too drop shutty for me on both the Norseman and the Rask. But that's how they are designed. And that's just, not necessarily my jam. But yeah, it's cool to have a Rask. I've done a Rask video before, but it's cool to see them again. Now, is there anything under here? A lot of times they have some oil or some stuff under here. We got the certificate of authenticity, and we've got some oil back here. We've got the tool. I mean, just a very cool way to do it. Oh, they've got a little lanyard for the stopper of the lube so you don't lose it. So just a very cool way to package everything you need, and then a certificate of authenticity. So this is actually a new one, September of 2024, and I'm filming this in January of 25. All right, let me just set those off to the side because I'm getting taking up a lot of space here. Oops, upside down. Let's go this way. This is the Concept Fenrir? I'm not sure. So I think these are aftermarket scales. These are the original scales. He told me that one of the knives had aftermarket scales. Oh, look at that. It's like a reverse bolster, or it's only a bolster on the bottom. I like these scales way better, although these would look good too. No, black carbon fiber. Fat carbon probably. That's the way to... Whoa. I think I like this. Don't love that it's a front flipper. Nice big choil. Nice and pokey. Great action. It's Concept. They do great job. Feels really good in the hand. Huh. All in all, I kind of dig the look for sure. I don't know about the blade with the harpoon. Just a little odd looking to me, maybe. And I don't like front flippers. I almost would think, man, what if I just ground that off? Zook! And it was just like that. That would be badass, actually. Then I would really like it more, I think, if we cut that flipper tab off, the front flipper tab. So maybe you buy this and you do a front flipper tab delete. I don't know. All right, well, there you go. Guri, thank you so very, very, very much for loaning all of these in. This is going to be quite the haul. It's going to take me a little time. The pens, I got to figure out how to do those because they're not really my jam. And I don't know that they come off very well. I don't know that people want to watch my pen videos. So, but I will do a video. I may just group them all together. I don't know. But yeah, this one is super cool to check out. I've looked at these a lot from Gene, and so it's cool to have one I can kind of carry, use, and whatnot, because Guri is a user of all of these, so it's not a problem. To see if I want to just drop some money down on one of these myself or not. So thanks everybody for watching. I know this ran a little longer, but man, what a haul. Thank you, thank you, thank you.